Hello, today I'll show you today a woolly bugger using Estaz for the body. I hope you enjoy the video and we'll see you next week.
Tie a classic white woolly bugger. I'm just going to change the body. I'm going to use Estaz instead of chenille. I already put hook on my vise. This is an Orvis 8808 size 6. You can tie this fly all the way down probably to a size 10, and normally you would use a 4x long streamer hook. I already put a gold bead to match the hook size. I'm going to use some white thread. This is size 140. I'm going to lay a base of thread right behind the bead. All the way to where about the bend of the hook begins. I'm going to cut this tag end of the thread off. I am going to get some white Wooly Bugger Marabou. I have one right here. I'm going to pull some of the fibers off from the stem, like so, and we're just going to use this tail right here. I want the tail to be about the length of the hook shank, so I'm measuring it. I'm going to pinch it right over the hook shank and secure it with my thread, like so. I'm going to cut this stem to be about the length of the hook shank. I'm going to use it to fill in so I don't have big gaps when I tie the fly. I like to put some Kristal Flash along the tail. So I have some Pearl Kristal Flash here. I'm going to put a couple of strands, lock it in place, like so. Fold it over and capture it so it doesn't pull out. I'm going to rotate the fly. I'm going to put a couple on the other side, the same way that we just did on the side facing me. I'm going to fold this over and go with the thread so we can lock that Kristal Flash in place. There. So now we got the tail, we got some Kristal Flash on either side. Then I'm gonna get a very long white saddle hackle. I have one right here. I already grabbed it by the tip and pulled these fibers back like so. It's gonna make it easier to palmer it along the body of this woolly bugger. I'm going to lock in place the tip of this saddle hackle, like so. Then I'm going to get my Pearl Estaz. This is size medium. I am going to pull some of these fibers from the tag end here, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to tie down the inner core down so I don't have a little bulk of material back there. I'm going to bring my thread right behind the bead. I'm going to palmer the Estaz along the body, like so. You can tie this fly in different color, combinations. Usually, classics are the white, olive, black. Those are the three classics: white, olive, and black. It's a fly that catches pretty much any fish that swims out there. So I left the Estaz up. I cut it off. Okay, now I'm gonna palmer the Hackle along the body of the Woolly Bugger here. I wanna make sure that those fibers are curved towards the back of the fly. I want to make sure that these fibers are laid perpendicular to the body of the fly. I'm using my hands. You can use an Hackle plier if you have one. This is a pretty long Hackle, so it's easier for me to use my fingers. And as I get close to the bead, I'm going to make 2 full turns around the bead, right behind the bead. Then I'll go over my thread, lift the Hackle up, cut it. I'm going to push those fibers, any fibers that may be up front, backwards. Make a few thread wraps right behind the bead. Then get my whip finisher. And we'll finish the fly, like so. Again, you can use saddle Hackle to build this the body here. You can use a Schlappen if you have Schlappen. You can use different types of material. Anyway, there you have it, the classic Woolly Bugger. Again, the big change here, I use Estaz for the body instead of just regular chenille. So hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you next week.